Welcome back to Partner 3000, Jack of all trades, master of none. Today we will be unboxing the Gleim Aviation Pilot Training Kit. Oh man, this is a great kit so far. But without further ado, let's get to it. Hey, in this box, you get a lot of things. I'm talking about books and more books, but that's not what this is about. This pilot training kit has a lot of good things. It's checked right there for private, but it also, you can get this kit in sport, instrument, commercial, flight training, airline, transport, remote pilot, etc. Basically, Gleim does everything that you want to do with aviation. So anything aviation, they have a training kit for it. So right now, the Gleim Aviation flight bag is a pretty standard flight bag. Comes with a couple straps so you can strap it around your shoulder as you're going to fly. But that's pretty much a simple bag. I put a couple of my books in there and my log book. Then you have this Gleim Aviation hat. That is a pretty simple hat, probably worth about $5-10 on the website. I haven't checked, but I did have to try it on to make sure it does look good. I also wear the hat when I fly. It stays in my flight bag. So the next thing we have is a navigational plotter. A navigational plotter, you'll use this in your cross-country phase or flying. So it's pretty much about a $5 to $10 navigational plotter on Sporties. So the next thing that I pulled out of the box is a how to use a private pilot kit. This private pilot kit comes with a lot of things, and they try to give you as much information as possible how to use every item that includes. The next thing is a ECCA flight computer, another thing that you will use in a cross-country phase of your flight training. So pretty good stuff. Another $5 to $10 item on Sporties. Probably not the same Gleim Aviation items, but a similar item. Next is a sticker that has Gleim Aviation on. I don't put stickers on my cars or anything like that, so I just put it on my computer desk. So the next thing that is in this kit is a pilot logbook, which is a $10 to $20 item. So just a pretty standard logbook you can buy off Amazon, which a lot of people do before they even start flying, because that's like one of the prerequisites. So you can log your hours, but I still use this one out of this kit, even though I did buy the Cessna flight training kit as well, because I was using this kit with the Piper and I thought it was a difference, but it really wasn't, and this kit includes way more. So the next thing that we have is the X-Plane simulation game on the computer, on PC. It's not for free in this kit, but it does tell you how to access it, and you can watch a demo, and also you can purchase it off their website. So the next is a very key one, is the knowledge test online. So you can put this on your iPad, on your mobile phone, on your PC, any Android device. So the key thing about this knowledge test online portion, from the day you started, you have 1 year to use it. So if 365 days later, so that's a little bit of information. The next is a record of private record of instruction and stuff for endorsements. We're not using that with the flight school that I'm in, but I guess Gleim thought it was useful to have. My instructor did go over it briefly, but we're not using it. We're using a logbook for endorsements and everything of that nature. Maybe some older schools use it. So just a private pilot training record. The next is the FAR and the AIM. It's good to have these books handy at home when you're studying, so you can go back and reference something if you do run across something that you need to look up. So that is a good piece of information there, and it's worth about $50 to $60, I think, on Sporties. The next is the private pilot syllabus. If you follow this syllabus from start to finish, you will pass your exams, the oral, written, practical. The next is Aviation Training Products Catalog. That catalog basically tells you everything they have to offer from shirts to hats to controls for flight sim, X-plane. It gives you a basic, the price for everything. So as you can see, it has the other products that they offer. Next, you have the upgrade kit. On this upgrade kit, they basically give you a discount if you purchase the instrument or the commercial private kit. So they give you a discount for other training kits. I think that was kind of cool, kind of neat. Next up, we have the Learn to Fly Brief Overview of Becoming a Pilot. This book is just a brief overview about an airplane, not too in depth about the ground training kit. Just tells you the instrument, medical, how many hours required. I think it's something that you should give to a friend that's thinking about becoming a pilot or receiving their private pilot as well. Next, we have the Oral Exam Guide. This Oral Exam Guide is going to help you prep. This is a huge book, and it's going to help you prep for your test, your oral exam. Next, we have a flight maneuver and practical test prep. So this is going to go over all the flight maneuvers, turning around a point, your stalls. That's going to go over everything in depth. So that is a great book to have and be included in this kit. Next is the FAA Knowledge Test Prep. The FAA Knowledge Test Prep is going to help you. It's going to go over questions, give you tests, has the answers in the back, so you can go back to this section and make sure that you looked over it thoroughly. So as you can see, both of these books are super thick. These are not skinny books, so it's going to go over everything in depth. And last but not least is the Pilot Handbook. This is going to tell you everything that you need to know about your aircraft. It's going to tell you about weather. It's going to tell you about your stalls. It's going to tell you about your angle of attack. It's going to tell you about your cross country. This book is your guide. That Pilot Handbook is your guide to successfully being a private pilot. So as you can see, it's going over the glass cockpit. The plane I'm in does not have a glass cockpit. I wish it did. It seems like it'd be cool. But it does tell you how to work a glass cockpit. It tells you every single detail. This Gleim Aviation kit has saved me on so many occasions when I was studying with the other training kit that I have. I'm just thankful for having this kit. But as you can see, the unboxing is complete, and now we're boxing up. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for checking out Barney 3000. See ya.